What is up, Tenken fam? Get ready to have your minds absolutely blown because the news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the absolute must-know updates that you simply cannot afford to miss. From gaming's most anticipated drops to behind-the-scenes drama and retro rediscoveries, we're diving deep into everything that's making waves right now. Don't blink, don't breathe, just get ready to be plugged into the pulse of what's happening. We're serving up the freshest intel, the juiciest breakdowns, and the stories that will have everyone talking. Stick around, because you're about to get the inside scoop on the absolute hottest drop hitting Game Pass this September, a title that has been years in the making and is finally ready to unleash its mettle. We're talking about the legendary Hollow Knight. Silksong, and its arrival on Game Pass is huge news. And speaking of massive gaming announcements, we're also diving into the tumultuous world of game development with a story that's sending shockwaves through the industry. Remember that highly anticipated Perfect Dark reboot? Well, it seems its fate was even more complicated than we thought, with reports surfacing that it was almost revived. We're pulling back the curtain on the talks that fell through and what it means for the future of this iconic franchise. Get ready for some serious behind-the-scenes drama. But that's not all. For all you retro gaming enthusiasts out there, get ready to dust off your controllers because a veritable treasure trove of forgotten 8-bit classics has just been unearthed and brought to the Xbox platform. We're talking about Attic Archive, a collection that promises to transport you back to the golden age of home computer gaming. Prepare to be amazed by these unearthed gems. And finally, for our dedicated Xbox insiders, a widespread technical issue has been causing major headaches. But don't worry, we've got the crucial workaround that's saving the day. We'll break down exactly what's going on and how to get your console back in action. So, make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and let's get into these incredible updates. Gaming's most anticipated title finally hits Game Pass. Get ready, because the moment many have been waiting for is almost here. Hollow Knight. Silksong is officially coming to Xbox Game Pass on September 4th. This highly anticipated Metroidvania sequel from Team Cherry has been shrouded in mystery and delayed multiple times, but its imminent release, especially on a subscription service, has sent ripples of excitement throughout the gaming community. For those who have been tracking its development, the revelation that Silksong will be available on Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass at launch is a massive bonus, potentially allowing many to experience the game without an additional purchase. This news arrives alongside the surprising price point of $20 for the game, making it even more accessible. But the Game Pass editions don't stop there, as September will also see the arrival of other notable titles. Starting September 3rd, players can jump into I Am Your Beast, a critically acclaimed covert revenge thriller FPS that made waves on Steam last year. Following that on September 4th, alongside Silksong, is Nine Souls, a 2D action platformer from Red Candle Games, known for their previous work on the acclaimed horror titles Detention and Devotion. Also on September 4th, PC gamers will get Cataclysmo, a city builder and strategy game that received excellent reviews upon its May release. Later in the month, September 10th brings the family-friendly Paw Patrol world, and September 16th introduces Roadcraft, a simulator game. However, it's important to note that 3 games will be leaving the Game Pass library on September 15th, so players will need to finish up those titles before they disappear. The arrival of Hollow Knight. Silksong on Game Pass is undoubtedly the crown jewel of this September lineup, offering a deep and challenging experience for fans of the genre. This massive influx of highly anticipated titles, especially Silksong, has ignited fervent discussion online, with players expressing elation and surprise at its Game Pass inclusion, calling it a game changer for the service and a testament to the enduring demand for the game. But the gaming world never sleeps, and while we celebrate this major release, another iconic franchise is caught in a storm of development turmoil. Next, we're uncovering the behind-the-scenes drama surrounding the Perfect Dark reboot and the shockwaves from its cancellation. Perfect Dark reboot's troubled path, almost saved, then lost. In a move that has sent reverberations through the gaming industry, reports have emerged suggesting that Microsoft's canceled Perfect Dark reboot was, in fact, close to being salvaged. The news comes in the wake of significant layoffs at Crystal Dynamics, with sources indicating that the failure to secure a publishing deal with Take-Two Interactive was the direct catalyst for these job cuts. This unfortunate turn of events highlights the precarious nature of game development and the critical role of external partnerships. According to Bloomberg, discussions were held between Microsoft, Take-Two, and Embracer Group regarding the potential revival of the game. However, a key sticking point in these negotiations reportedly revolved around the long-term ownership of the Perfect Dark intellectual property. It's a particularly galling situation, given that Microsoft, despite investing in the reboot and co-developers The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics, ultimately decided to cancel the project. The report suggests that leaders from both development studios spent 2 months exploring options with various potential partners to secure the necessary funding and publishing support. The failure to reach an agreement with Take-Two, a company with a strong track record in publishing major titles, proved to be the final nail in the coffin for the reboot. This cancellation is part of a larger trend of cutbacks at Microsoft, which recently saw around 9,100 employees laid off. Other projects impacted include Rare's Everwild and an unannounced MMO from ZeniMax. The situation surrounding Perfect Dark underscores the immense pressure and complex decision-making involved in bringing large-scale game projects to fruition. The hope that a new publisher could breathe life back into the project, while also preserving the jobs of the development team, ultimately dissolved, leaving many in the industry to ponder what might have been. The industry is abuzz with the revelations, with many expressing sympathy for the affected developers and frustration over the protracted negotiations, with some calling the situation a tragedy of corporate indecision. While the fate of major franchises hangs in the balance, a different kind of gaming history is being celebrated on a different platform. Next, we're unearthing a collection of forgotten 8-bit classics that are making a surprise comeback. Retro Gaming Revival, 13 Forgotten 8-Bit Gems Unearthed on Xbox. Prepare for a blast from the past as Attic Archive, a curated collection of 13 forgotten 8-bit classics, has officially landed on Xbox Series XS. This nostalgic package, developed by Imagine Software and published by Pixel Games, offers a unique opportunity for gamers to experience the magic of the 1980s home computer era. Originally brought to life on systems like the Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, and Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Priced at an accessible £5.99, Attic Archive is a gateway for both seasoned retro enthusiasts and newcomers curious about the foundational titles that shaped the industry. The collection boasts authentic reproductions of these classic games, preserving their original 8-bit glory across a diverse range of genres, including platformers, shooters, and exploration titles. Developers and publishers featured include renowned names from the golden age of gaming, such as Ocean Software, Arctic Computing, and Atlantis, ensuring a high-quality selection of influential software. Each game within Attic Archive has been meticulously recreated to maintain its historical integrity, allowing players to immerse themselves in the gameplay mechanics and aesthetic sensibilities of a bygone era. This release is particularly significant as it makes these often obscure titles readily available on modern hardware, bridging the gap between retro gaming history and contemporary platforms. While the collection does not support Xbox Play Anywhere, its affordable price point and the sheer volume of content, 13 distinct games, many with multi-system releases, make it an attractive proposition. Attic Archive represents more than just a compilation. It's a digital museum of gaming history, offering a tangible connection to the roots of interactive entertainment and providing a valuable resource for understanding the evolution of game design. It's a chance to discover the titles that laid the groundwork for many of today's gaming conventions and to appreciate the ingenuity and creativity that define the 8-bit era. The gaming community has reacted with enthusiasm, with many praising the collection's affordability and the inclusion of long-unavailable titles, with some calling it a must-have for any serious retro collector. But as we celebrate these digital relics, a more immediate concern is affecting a segment of the Xbox player base, causing frustration and disruption. Next, we're investigating a widespread technical glitch plaguing Xbox insiders and the essential workaround you need to know. Xbox insider glitch causes problem with the update error, workaround available. A significant technical issue is currently impacting members of the Xbox Insider program, presenting users with a persistent problem with the update error, specifically error code 0x8b050033, that prevents console updates and access. This widespread problem began affecting users recently, leaving many unable to use their consoles. The error is reportedly specific to certain insider program rings, but the impact has been substantial enough to generate numerous reports across the community. While the Xbox Insider program is inherently experimental, this particular glitch has caused considerable disruption. The good news is that a workaround has been identified and is being shared among affected users. The primary solution involves unenrolling the console from the Xbox Insider program. This process, typically done through the Xbox Insider Hub on a Windows PC or another Xbox console, involves navigating to Settings, Manage Devices, and removing the problematic console. However, users attempting this workaround have noted that it can sometimes trigger a factory reset of the console. This means that while games might remain installed, users may need to re-download their profiles and reconfigure certain settings. Some users have also reported that even after a factory reset, they still encounter issues, suggesting a potential complexity to the problem or the solution. Given these potential complications, it's advisable for users to exercise caution with the workaround if possible. Team Xbox is aware of the situation and is expected to release a permanent fix in the near future. Until then, unenrolling from the program appears to be the most viable, albeit imperfect, solution for regaining console access. The situation serves as a reminder of the risks and rewards associated with participating in beta testing programs, where users gain early access to features, but also encounter unforeseen technical challenges. Reports indicate that the issue has been addressed by Xbox support, with users confirming that the error is now fixed, though some experienced a console reset as part of the resolution, requiring them to re-log in and adjust settings. We've covered major game releases, industry drama, retro revivals, and technical snafus. Now, let's quickly recap the biggest stories of the day. Get ready for the lightning round. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw Hollow Knight, Silksong finally hit Game Pass, the dramatic near revival and cancellation of the Perfect Dark reboot, the exciting return of 13 classic 8-bit games with Attic Archive, and a crucial workaround for that pesky Xbox Insider update error. Don't miss out on any future breakdowns. Smash that like button, subscribe to Tenken for your daily dose of gaming news, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and make sure to follow us on all social platforms for even more content. We'll see you in the next one.